It's my time. I'll leave my end in my 13 reasons why. Say they wanna read my mind. They really wanna read my mind. Telling you right now, all you'll find is a lost so rich and blind. They say they wanna read my mind. Do you really wanna read my mind? I promise all that you will find is a lost soul, rich and blind. Lost soul, rich and blind. Right? You wish you were still in bed? Too bad. It's too bad. It's too bad. This is I haven't done this in a while. It's one of my infamous early morning streams. Ooh. One of the ones where I have no brain power. Calling me Leon Lush is crazy and disrespectful to that beautifully bearded man. But side notes are side notes. I hope you all brushed your mouth this morning. What are you doing up so early? It's convenient. What do you think? What do you think I do for you to question me for being awake at 6 in the morning? Are you aware that I'm the same guy who did 24-hour streams? Like, what is wrong with you? Get well acquainted with what goes on in these areas of expertise. It's 4 a.m. and I need to sleep. What are you talking about? It's 6 a.m. What are you talking about? It's 6 a.m. What are you talking about, man? 6 a.m. Just because you live in the past doesn't mean I don't live in the present. The past is unchanged. You can no longer change it. The future you have not yet lived. And the now is a gift. That's why it's called a present. That's a bar from Kung Fu Panda. I don't own that. That's a bar from Kung Fu Panda. That was probably the most legitimate bar to ever come out of any kid's movie. Like, that is a bar. I didn't even say it right. I fucked it up, but I didn't even say it right. No, I'm not uploading anything today on the main channel, so I might just go live over there. But I thought, you know what? Screw it. Why not just go live here? It's early in the morning. Who's really gonna be upset? It's just for us cool kids. It's just for us cool kids, you know. I don't care. I don't care. You know what's crazy? I'm not uploading anything today, but let me just tell y'all what's on tap for me to record, and there's more to record because I gotta find things to record for next. Well, today's Thursday, and I'm not uploading anything, so we just nixed that day. So I have something ready to upload for tomorrow, which is Friday, and looking at what I already have, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. And if I look at the calendar, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So technically, I only need one more thing. I only need one more video to like record. Why are you doing Chris dirty with the thumbnail? I keep telling y'all my thumbnail game or my screenshotting game is elite. Like, y'all keep denying it. Let's see. Saturday. Well, I kind of want. Well, no, because this is done. I just never edited it. So this could be Saturday, depending. This could be Saturday. But then what will be Monday? I guess this could be Monday. No, I kind of want the immigrant thing to be Saturday because that's egregious upon levels that makes me laugh. Because you people that can't figure out what's a real illegal immigrant and what is a woman, you've been struggling to like hammer home points. And the need for correction is the thing that hurts a lot of people the most. And I'm going to say this now and say it in the video. I don't give a fuck about any illegal immigrant issue when you're falsely accusing kids of being immigrants when they're on a fucking field trip. But, you know, cliff notes are cliff notes. You'll see or hear about that potentially on Saturday. But I feel like today I'm gonna go to sleep. Have a good day. Oh, we'll try. Morning. Good morning, Okami. I'm before I get into what I want to watch. I'm just looking at it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos I need to record. Well, technically five. One of them is already done. I just didn't touch it, and I feel like each and every one of these are difficult in the sense of formatting what I want to say because I don't want to just. None of these videos I could truly be nice about. They all require a decent level of anger and animosity because this is a world where critical thinking is dead. Like, critical thinking is dead. So that's pretty much it. But hi to whoever the fuck is watching this live, and hello in the future to anyone who bothers to watch this shit in I don't fucking know, in your morning commute or your not so morning commute. Hi, coming at you live on a fucking Thursday morning. I saw that you could tell I'm like low energy because it's early in the morning. I don't have the wherewithal to be as present as I truly am with you individuals, but it's still, the night's still young. Is it night? No, the sun's up. Okay, never mind. I lied to myself. The sun's up. I can't, in all good conscience, focus because the sun's up. These are not my hours. I need to get better. Studious. Well, it's a whole lot of yapping going on. And I'm not even doing shit. Where's my headphones? Where the fuck are my headphones? I'm now everything's all over the place. Oh, I can't have a good stream without my headphones. Yes, I can. Good morning, King. All right, British cigarette. You and those motherfuckers who say grand rising, I hope you all fail in life. I despise when anyone fucking says those words. Those words just hurt. It's like it's not even legitimate. You're just saying it because your life is not what you want it to be. I ain't British. Part of me thinks you might not know the joke I'm implying there. And that's fine. That's fine. I realize that I'm of the older generation, but there's this fucking. I saw 20 seconds of this, and I immediately said, you know what? The stream would enjoy this. I think so. I think the stream, whoever watches this, would enjoy the brain rot that comes from apparently a shocking, in all capital letters, a shocking Maga couple in their footage that a white guy almost couldn't post. Because, in the grandest of schemes, we gotta be scared of the Maga couple. Is that what I'm gonna retitle? You know what? I'm retitling the stream. All this shit. Maga couple hurts Leon's brain. Why not? Why not? Hi, Soul. Hi, Leo. As a Broncos fan, you think you might sneak into the playoffs? I was really disappointed because if we would have won at least one of those two games against the Ravens or the Chiefs, I would have said yes. Like resoundingly, I would have said yes. We would be able to sneak into a wild card position. But because this shit's so wide open, and quite frankly, if we were to make it, we would either be facing the Steelers or the fucking Bills. I'm not as enthusiastic as I would like to be, but I'm glad to see my team having a different energy around it that isn't, hey, a guy who wanted to command the entire team and it's clear that he can't do it. Still think Sean Payton sucks. as a play caller, because why the fuck are you ordering your kicker to kick a fucking 63-yard field goal? Like, actually, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, what the actual fuck is wrong with y'all? And y'all need to fucking drastically be better at this shit. Just finished watching that last stream. Old boy said he didn't see color, but pointed out, hey, yeah, you know. I don't see color, but makes it a point to bitch about in your video. All right, enough dillying on Dally.
Women voting is not freedom, bro.
Funny.
Immediate first 2 seconds. Women voting is not freedom. Okay, why is she talking? Why is she about to talk then? Who gave her the right to speak? This is what I don't understand. And it's not everybody. I need to say this now for the hard of hearing. It's not everybody. There's this weird corner of this Maga movement that is so anti-women, and it's primarily women that say the shit. And they still talk. When are you going to shut the fuck up? You need to stop talking. You need to understand that you're not liked. You're not well versed in this subject matter. So just shut up, bend over, face down, ass up, make that man a sandwich, and make him some babies.
And outrageous online.
Hey, quiet.
Oh.
Segregation's not oppression.
Oh, wow.
7. I would see, this would be the part where I fucking 2 times speed it. But I'm so dumbfounded. I just gotta let it play at normal speed. And this is where I stopped. So from here on out, it's all downhill. And listen, I needed to be understood. For the hard of hearing, I understand it's not everybody. However, the majority is too chicken shit to actually call shit out. And that's in every group. They come up with all these goddamn excuses. They come up with all these goddamn anecdotes for their side, but when their opposition does the exact same thing, all of a sudden we're not letting any of the excuses fly. No, it's only a joke when we make the joke. And again, it's both sides. And you could bitch and you could moan that I'm someone who sits on the fence, but you give me no reason to pick a side when both sides do the same shit. That pisses me the fuck off.
Ow. Well, y'all are definitely ignorant. Definitely. Really.
All right.
Badly.
I say we bring back normalizing the word. We need to shame again. We need to put them back.
The word never went away. You people actually just got beholden and chicken shitted. You know, none of these words went away. The problem is y'all got scared of people who have the power to ruin your reputation via a phone. And conveniently, you call that cancel culture and you're against it. But the metric is skewed because you're not really against cancel culture. You just want to punish people based on things that they say that you don't like. Ding, 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 ding.
Back in the closet. I miss those days when people wouldn't tell anyone that they're gay because it was not celebrated. Now it's like people are becoming gay because they want to be celebrated. They're weird. They're outcasts.
And I keep telling y'all that people make content, lie to y'all, and their key to success is knowing that you don't do any research. They prey upon the fact that you're too stupid to actually pick up your phone and say, hey, is this really what happened? And then you find out that it's really not how that went down in full capacity. And when you find that out, it's like, hey, I can't watch this guy anymore.
They just want to feel like they can fit in and have a bunch of people support them for nothing. Like, if you're ugly in 2024...
I ain't gonna lie, the whole concept of they just want to find some place to fit in is convenient when one of the people in the room really wants to fit in with, like, the cool kids because he's wearing a red hat. And sorry to tangent, but that's part of the reason you subscribe to this streaming channel is for when I go on my beautiful tangents. My issues with people and turning everything political is that maybe I'm the crazy one who could just shut that shit down easy, but the minute you try to turn any basic conversation into your think piece about politics, I immediately check out. Like, no, I'm not going to sit here and talk about the feminist movement while at a virtual strip club in GTA. I'm just not. It's not how this is gonna, like, as I'm getting jumped by hillbilly number one, I'm not gonna give a fuck about, oh my god, it's unrealistic that women are main characters of video. Like, go choke on the dick you really want to suck on.
Or just become a and then, oh, boom, you're popular. Magically. It's become a trend. Let's make it a trend to shame them again. Who's with me?
So here's what I'm wondering. Your daughter's gonna grow up. We'll also show in the intro the clip of, also joking, I'm sure, of your daughter being ready for a guy when she's 18. You know that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course. You really, this is gonna be out there. You really want your daughter seeing this?
Yes.
Just spewing hatred all over.
It's not spewing hatred.
is.
It's not. I mean,
What is
We don't-
your fixation? Just, okay, other people can live their life. I thought that was what conservatives liked before.
Here's the thing, bro. Nobody was fixated on it until it got shoved down our throat. There's not a TV show we can watch without a homosexual. Like there's
not even
gays
true,
and
but-
what name a show.
Name a show.
Like a new show that's come out and there's
I don't watch any new shows.
exactly. So you don't even know, dude. There are so many gays.
Okay.
But like, bro, if you're a Christian and
Yeah.
you know that that's wrong, and
So let me ask a very important question again. What does it matter? Oh, the gay character's there. Does that ruin your entire day knowing that you saw, oh my God, that you saw a gay character? Is that really the metric we're doing here? Because we really are going to do this. Just go watch your old shit and enjoy your time with the old shit. It'll be fine for you to enjoy that old shit, and you won't have to suffer any layer of a consequence watching that old shit. And also, this paper-thinned, I want to hide behind Christianity is really just, hey, we have nothing else to stick to, so let's use God as our shield, because who can judge us? Only God. No, the whole ilk can judge you. Oh my God.
and you see them just normalizing this lifestyle, obviously, it's science 101, right? Like every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Like there's going to be a reaction to the action
But-
of just shoving this down our
in Pride
throats.
Month, hello, it's everywhere. We get the gay flag everywhere. You see it in Target for the kids. And yes, what I said in that video is precisely true. Like if you're like weird and ugly and you're like, oh, I'm transgender now. All of a sudden you have this whole community praising you for just
Like when it
being
was
unique.
the most looked down upon, there were still lots and lots of gay people. Clearly, it's not just a societal trend.
It is trending
It is.
upwards.
We
More
see it
pe-
in nature.
Oh my God, like penguins being gay or whatever.
I'm just saying, clearly, even when it was
Okay, guy's gonna lose me just a little bit. Why did you say to that? Why? Why did you say to that? I'm not about to sit here and have a conversation about penguins being gay.
the worst thing you could do societally, still people were gay. So it's not like people are just doing it because
Worst thing you could do society.
Oh my God, it's unrealistic. I'm half naked with a fucking LMG. Oh, and I'm terrorizing the entire household of family, cousins, probably all related by blood because ding 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 ding.
Idly, what about like killing people?
well, they would get killed for it. Yeah.
Not necessarily. I mean,
I mean, still in countries where you
Abortion.
get killed for it, there are still gay people.
right.
Of course, debunks the idea that this is some media-driven
Well, just because
phenomenon.
If I see a pride flag in a TV show, I could give a fuck less. I care about the. Oh God, don't let them hear you say that, because how could you care about the writing of a show when it's nothing but gay propaganda in front of your face, buddy? It's almost like you don't give a fuck and you just want to watch TV. And oh my God, you could do that without bitching, moaning, and groaning about liberals. Oh dear Lord, don't let them hear you say that, because how could you not care? You should watch our conservative TV cartoon that's not funny at all, because that's gonna win the culture back. That's gonna win the culture back. We're gonna win the culture back. Hooray, are you ready? Are you ready to win the culture back? In no way that makes sense. In literal no way that makes fucking sense.
just because it happens in nature doesn't mean it's
What's going on, Leon? We're listening to a presumed couple break my mind. I don't know if they're gonna do it just yet, but I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna, and I'm gonna be scared.
Correct. We
Right,
come from
I'm
a Christian
saying-
point of view.
And you can have your views. My point is, though, our argument is that everyone can have their views and live their life, and then
Is that
just
what
sort
you
of
guys
live-
think? Because I'm
let
pretty sure
live.
cancel culture comes from the left. Like the reason why
Cancel culture is a group of people who feel like their only way to actually secure any form of victory is to bitch online until they get an outcome. And it's something that a certain TikTok account has been doing every time somebody even jokes about how they don't like Donald Trump. Now, while it is outlandish to plan the death and
I'm
demise
so,
of a
like-
fucking group of people because they don't like the fact that, oh my God, something happened. And it's not what they wanted. I think that's batshit insane, and some of these people should not be at work. It's a whole different scenario when motherfuckers are just making TikTok saying, haha, he should have fucking died. And then all of a sudden, motherfuckers are showing up to places of business accosting fucking Home Depot workers. I feel like we're losing a little bit of our frontal lobe when we talk about how we hate cancel culture. And then for some reason, the same excuse gets thrown out regardless of, it's accountability. Yeah, I wonder who else said that and people didn't buy it. So why are we buying it now? Guess what? I got some news. Oh, Lord. What plantation did you fucking get inherited to now because of this will? Because every time you tell me you have news, it's you inherited some form of property or business. Someone died.
like flagrant
And also, I'm up early because I am the wizard of the sleeplands. I got a kitten. Oh, good Lord. Listen, man. Stir fry rice, General Tso chicken. That's how I like my cats.
about this stuff and like aggressive about it online is because people are constantly like, you can't say that, cancel. Like I remember I started off on TikTok and I always say the crazy rabid feminist on TikTok created the anti-feminist monster that I am today. Because if I just said one thing, oh, women should be in the kitchen. Oh my gosh, this internalized misogyny. They're freaking out. They're literally, did you see the feminists after Trump just won? They're literally screaming.
But there it
these
is
people.
again. So much of your ideology, and I agree. If someone were stepping over and saying you have to live your life this way, you can't stay home if you want to. That would be strange. I would be against that. But your argument so often necessitates saying what other people should be doing, which we're not saying. We can say
Yes, you literally just had your buddy next to you and you co-signed it saying, we live a Christian value and this shouldn't be happening. We can't fucking watch TV without seeing a gay character everywhere. You're literally doing the same thing your opposition fucking does. So I say again to you people that choose to fucking stick your nose in the air and pretend you don't see it, why is it that it's fine when your camp does it, but you bitch when your opposition does the exact same thing? I'll tell you why, but you won't like it. It's inconsistency. Oh, it's a dirty cat? Oh, never mind. I don't like my Chinese food dirty. I like it a little bit, get a little light roast in the oven, cooked on a wok. I don't need these dirty, stray animals.
or we do believe that you can live the life however you want.
Other people should be doing it, yes, because there's good and there's evil. We know what good is, we know what evil is, and therefore people should be living good lifestyles. They should be living virtuous, moral lifestyles. And we as a society, we can pressure the other people within our society.
That's a funny word there. That's a funny word, pressure. There's another way you could say that. Indoctrinate. The conversion therapy.
To be walking with good morals.
And I'm not going to lie to you, outwardly saying you can pressure a group of people makes them not want to follow your logic. We could pressure them, can you? First of all, how? Now, listen, based on the society you want to structure yourself around, the bitch next to you don't need to be fucking talking. That bitch need to be making me some lemonade. So that's the first step. Shut that bitch the fuck up. Just make sure that bitch don't say not another word. Not to me, not to anybody. Make sure that bitch right there, because anytime this is a topic and it's women talking about this shit, I want them bitches to shut the fuck up. And now I want people to hear me. This is not for all women. It's for those types of women. The ones that vehemently want to go back to a society where they are viewed as I guess the proper American culture, guess what? You could pretend like you could just go back to a specific time period and only see the good in it. The problem is the rest of the world is going to have something to bring up for that time period that's not really fucking good, which is why I never truly understood the whole slogan of Make America Great Again, because on biblical levels of the spectrum, America hasn't been great for a long time. And when motherfuckers pick out specific time periods, they're conveniently ignoring the several fucking time periods where shit wasn't good. It was bad. That's why that funny ass clip of Candace Owens struggling to answer the question will always be hilarious to me, where she struggles to answer the question of what time period was America great, because you can't pick a time period and say 100% the shit was great, because it'll be a lie.
Good virtues.
And that's, I guess, what I find crazy is that you think this sort of content is pushing people in that direction.
Like,
It turns me off.
pushing people to live more.
You think
it's emboldening
playing
other
into
people.
I don't think saying, hey, everyone, we should just go back to saying British cigarette really is going to make me warm up to your side. There's a baby. Fuck it. Let me see my Chinese food. I got a hankering for Chinese food now, and it's your own fucking fault. Oh, yeah. See, right there is where the juiciest meat is, right in the eye. Right in the eye. Cut that tail off, cut the ear. Yeah. Just get rid of all that fur, remove that blanket. That's a fucked up looking. Yeah, I agree. Look how it stares. What? Who blocked you? Who's exiled Aiden? Wait a minute. I'm somewhat employed, so I don't know about this. Why this bitch got me blocked? I just noticed when I was looking it up. You know what? Let's scroll through the Gaming Witch's Twitter. This freak. I refuse to let it go that this freak sent me AI Taylor Swift porn and then keeps trying to deflect from that. What is this? Sand crystals? We had flown all the way just to be trolled. Oh, that's tough. What the fuck? Why does this dude look like he's, justice for scam? Oh, where's the justice for Leon? I'm still blocked. Frogan's been What the fuck? I ain't even gonna lie to you. Bro spitting cum in his mouth. That's how that shit looks. What is this?
Him, no. Other people, absolutely. If I was going to retire tomorrow, I would absolutely sue Willie into the ground. Absolutely.
For what? Who is this? And why do they want to sue Willie? What? Someone sent you AI. Yes, Gaming Witch. Gaming Witch likes to fucking sit here. I used to bring this shit up like at the midway point of last year, how when AI was just like going nuts. This fucking creature sent me AI Taylor Swift porn and swore up and down that she didn't do it. Just a liar. You're just a liar, little liar, you. And I was greatly offended. Greatly offended. Didn't grab my cocoa butter at all. Greatly offended. Oh, Gaming Witch. Unbeknownst and unrelated. I finished playing all the Walking Dead games. I forgot the ending of like the final season Walking Dead game. And when I tell you I like slightly cried, it was, I guess even thinking about it makes me sad, because I spent the whole time traumatizing the girl Clementine, and then I got traumatized right at the end. You're actually awake in the morning? Suck the back of my dick. Fucking reminder, this is early morning, which means I don't tolerate y'all shit. I'm keeping it cool for right now. I'm keeping it cool and mellow for right now. Don't tempt me. Do not tempt me. I've been told y'all I rule with an iron fist. This is my safe space. Suck my ass. I be on 10 for no reason other than I'm on that man. Who is this? Wait, who the fuck is this? And why are they suing? Or wanting
I have to care about my public perception on these platforms, and as justifiable.
DarkViperAU? That's a stupid name.
As suing Willie for defamation would be, that doesn't matter in the court of public opinion. In the same way that Willie and Chud were able to lie about our circumstances constantly to shape public opinion. People familiar with Willie and friendly to Willie will just do the same thing, even if I win a lawsuit.
I thought you were just a cinnamon toast crunch at noon type of guy. I mean, I am, but when I'm awake, I'm awake. I need to stress that what fucked it for me is that I went to sleep early. And by early, I mean like 8 o'clock. And then I woke up at 11 and I could not go back to sleep. I could not go back to sleep at all. It's not, I just couldn't go back to sleep. So I just stayed up. I made some wings though. I made wings, you know. There's some wings. I fucking combined Chick-fil-A sauce with the fucking Chick-fil-A Polynesian sauce, you know. I had a nice little 4-piece, you know what I'm saying? Gaming Witch, I don't know if you're still here. Is this the early bird special? Technically, yes. I don't know if you're still here, Gaming Witch, but today's the 21st. Next week, well, I don't know. Maybe not next week. Maybe not next week. I'll give you what you want. Your fucking pies. Maybe next week, if not the first week of December. Maybe next week. It's just I didn't go to the store because it's like I see no point in going to the fucking store or getting the fucking things because I'm not gonna be here. So I'll just fucking leave and then come back and then just go to the store and get all the shit. That way everything's all fresh. Also, that's why I have a whole number of days to do this, but I realized the fucking plate I've set on my fucking table. Did you order the mic yet? Nope. Black Friday deals haven't started. They start today, though. They just haven't gone worldwide. Also, the PlayStation Portal, I can now use it without turning on my PlayStation. Woo! It finally has value after a fucking year. That could be the thing that saves Sony just a little bit. Like, I'm still not going to fucking co-sign all the dumb shit Sony's done. But in terms of that, good job, Sony. You've done something of merit. But I'm leaving on Wednesday, so I need to fucking make sure all 6 of these videos are ready to fucking rip. That way I can enjoy Thanksgiving and then come back to the nut shit. There's going to be a Black Friday sale from Thanksgiving Day to November 30th. Yeah! If you fuckers want some motherfucking candles, you know what I'm saying? I'll get y'all some. Yeah, y'all didn't know I fuck with the candles. That's because y'all, look, he's got a skull. That's Halloween. It's Halloween. Skulls, pumpkins. There may even be some Christmas things in the near future. I'm sitting here putting a lot of fucking pressure on this fucking woman, knowing damn well she didn't even think of that shit. Hey. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck. If y'all don't believe me, listen. Don't forget your hat. See, I feel like you're talking about the pink hat, but I also feel like you may be referencing the fucking sombrero. And if it's still there, I'm going to get my fucking sombrero back. I got Christmas stuff ideas. I've just been at work. Well, listen, if y'all fucking look at this. Look at this. Irish smoke. It's a flavor that I don't see on this fucking website anymore. But you get a Leon recommendation, and they're all decently priced. No, they're not. They're all expensive. Ugh, I'm impoverished. No, they're all decently priced. I mean, for fucking the size of these motherfuckers, they are decently priced. And they smell so fucking great. Game of Which didn't know I got it. Yes. Buy now, dickheads. Buy now. Buy them. Look at this. Look at this packaging. This fucking packaging is next to important. You fucking feed this little fiendodes. You feed this cretins. You fucking backwards savages. You fucking libtard liberals. Leon pressured me into opening the shop early. That's because I had faith in your ability to actually sell a product that's worth a damn. Don't listen, bitch. Don't fucking come to me about your fucking passions if you don't want a motherfucker to actually think you could fucking do it. Next time, just fucking kill yourself. Next time, just fucking give up. Quit your dreams. Quit your expectations. Quit your goals. Don't fucking bring that shit to me because I'll cheer you on. Goodness. Hey, I'm direct. Listen, that fucking video I made about that white dude. Listen, let me tell y'all something. When I found that video of Penny, I swear to God, the switch clicked in me. I don't take no one's excuses anymore. If you fucking talk about wanting to do this, that, and the third, and you keep talking about it, but you don't do it, fuck you. Your excuses don't mean shit to me anymore. If you come up to me with a fucking excuse, I'm gonna immediately just give up on you. I'm gonna tell you, it's rap. Like, you now hold no value. You're pathetic. You're sitting there with your fucking life passing you by as you come up with every benign excuse under the sun as to why you can't fucking hack it. That's your fucking problem, and you should be embarrassed. You should be ashamed. You should be ashamed. Be ashamed. Be ashamed. Because honestly, that's fucking pathetic. It's fucking pathetic how many people actually just fucking wake up and they decide, oh, I have a dream, and they don't fucking follow it with a fuck. They don't even try. They don't even want to try for their fucking selves. Like, be ashamed. Stop talking. Shit make me mad, bro. Like, this is one thing that irked me. That's why I hate people. Because people talk. This is fucking, I can't stand it. Motherfuckers smell like milk. Y'all motherfuckers don't brush y'all mouth, and I can smell that shit. That should be making me mad. It should be making me mad because I know y'all motherfuckers smell like... I know y'all smell yourselves. That'd be the shit that irk the fuck out of me. Y'all smell how fucking raunchy y'all fucking smell. Yeah, y'all know that shit raunchy, but y'all fucking want to stand around everybody like... No, you smell like shit! What was I doing? Oh, I was fucking watching... Who is this? What did you say this motherfucker's name was? Let me scroll up. Oh, DarkViperAU.
I don't think the issue is extreme enough that it's worth worrying about.
You don't have a case, I'm almost certain. Whatever Willie did and didn't do, you know, I have way more respect for Willie because while the rest of you are clearly dying, didn't he get married or is engaged? Like, this is drastically a better outcome for everybody. Trying to smell like a damn cupcake to avoid that stop calling me out. Listen, you smell like shit, and that's your fucking problem. No amount of cologne will save you.
To that degree. The impact that Willie can have on my business is small.
Did Willie make a video about this dude or something? Like, is that the gimmick? And I just don't know.
It is existence, in part because, as I argue,
would stay but got work. Yeah. Hopping in to tell you guys have a great day. All of you have a great day because Coke said so.
A significant part of longevity in social media is your ability to maintain a healthy
Oh my God. I know we're supposed to pay attention, but I just remembered that this car was like one of the first ones that, you know how motherfuckers used to show off cars in Grand Theft Auto for videos? I fucking got this car and made a GTA fucking, oh, this is the new car video. Oh my God. I was a douche. Hey, oh my God. I was a douche. Dark Viper is a GTA speedrunner that is very anti-reaction channel and anti-drama channel. So much so that he said if you see a reactor at a party to cover your drink, well, that seems a little... It seems hilarious, actually. You're that afraid of like a drama YouTuber? You think they're gonna fucking spike you and rape you?
Positive mental state.
You were just being a YouTuber? Bro, I think it had to be senior year. So I was like 17. And I was like, I'm a gamer. Knowing full well I sucked at every goddamn game I touched. What building am I in? What the fuck?
State. And having a grifter lie to hundreds of thousands of people and have those lies believed certainly doesn't help. Only person that deserved to be zeroed from a lawsuit was Chud. It's interesting that...
I don't care about this. This creature offends me. Like, you know how you look at somebody and you just think, you probably just sit in the dark all day, just like touching the tip of your toes. Like, I just look at some of these fucking YouTubers and I think, you have a way about you that is just unhealthy that it almost makes me regret being alive. Dark Viper in GTA is not something... What are you talking about? I play Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto is my game, man. It's my game, man. This is my style. This is where I cut my teeth, as old people say when they're dying. This is where I made it all happen. This is where I truly became a gamer. You know how there's always that game that defines your legacy as a gamer forever? It was Grand Theft Auto 5 for me. Because all the games that were known about were already out, and I remember being a wee little fucking 13-year-old saying, this is the year a Grand Theft Auto game is going to come out. Mind you, this was in the middle of the fucking year. Didn't know that there were 15,000 fucking trailers about Grand Theft Auto 5 that already came out. Because you know what? Leon, when he was 13, boy, he didn't give a fuck. He just woke up. Fuck. Leon was a dork. Fucking 13 years old. Still a dork to this fucking day. But now you fucking freaks think it's cool, even though back then I got bullied for it. And now the blood of my enemies will be soaked on my bare hands the moment I seek revenge the way that makes me the most comfortable, which is going to sleep and finding out on the news that one of them died and it's not my problem. So drastic that this turned so quick. But remember, you subscribed for this.
Caricature, that the only reason you have the views you have is because you're obsessed with like this hate-filled fixation with other people's lifestyles. That's what you play into.
I just want to clarify, this isn't hate-filled. I'm not like fuming behind my phone like, oh my gosh, I can't can't believe that there's gay people in this world. I think it's
The motherfucker next to you just lamented his annoyance and hatred that he can't watch any fucking TV show now because there's a gay character in it. Like, why are we ignoring that key peace, Jesus, of information that was given to us by the public?
funny. I think it's funny. It's very lighthearted. And I personally don't care about moving people to what I think. Like, I'm a woman online. I think many women, especially in conservative politics, I call them the conservative feminists. They think that they're going to go make the change. And, oh my gosh, I'm so great. And I'm going to be the next president one day, which I've literally heard a certain conservative feminist say. I don't take myself seriously.
Well, then why are you justifying the rhetoric by saying we could create a society that pressures people into your framework? When I'm saying you could have the views that you have and people could choose to associate or not associate with you because of them, but to go out and purposefully do what a lot of other people, if you're saying you don't believe this, most people perceive what we're going through in this show as hateful rhetoric, and your justification is because it could impact people, which is crazy because it's only going to push people further away. I've heard people who are Christians who have pretty traditional Christian views, but come at it from a place of compassion and empathy. And
way more mature
their views,
and it's respectful,
and it actually could move people.
So you acknowledge that there's a better way to do it. You're just batshit insane. Okay. Glad to know that was something I really was excited to figure out.
People,
I agree.
Whereas,
I'm not debunking your point, but you're basically saying, hey, stop being so violent and hateful.
I'm asking why you're doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
When the fuck did they add a precision rifle? What the fuck?
And it's because you are not you, but let's just say leftists, they don't like this, and they want to put us in the closet. And they want to say, you go in the closet, you be shamed, you don't get on social media and say, that is the F slur, you don't say these words, you don't act this way, you go back in the closet for being a hateful bigot.
And you'll get fired from your job, we'll dig up your old tweets, and we will do everything to take down your entire livelihood.
Okay.
So,
damage
Isabella
really.
O'Reilly, this individual, is an ambassador to Turning Point USA.
No, she's not.
No, I'm
Has
not.
apparently been seen at Kerry Lake fundraisers, taking photos with top staffers or whatever. This is an influencer who's been allowed into organizations. And to be very clear, while I think
Leon, I'm here. Listen, Emily, here's the thing. Come here. Just come to fuck it. I need you to understand something. When the streams are early in the morning, that should be your sign to not. It's like, cut that energy. No one else came in here all capping, excited for the day. Like, shut the fuck up.
that tweet by itself is pretty bad. It's not the only time they've drawn people's
here we
attention.
go.
Take a look at this
Compilation.
montage.
If you have stage 4 cancer, there's a reason why no man wants you. Because he wants to put your hair. I feel like to young women,
It is.
unironically, they
that's a
need to
brutal
find
one.
a man that's
I have a lot to say on that one.
very misogynistic.
I've been up since 4 a.m. for work. Oh, how serendipitous for you. Some of us haven't fucking slept.
I think Malcolm X is based. I'm Malcolm X.
Cool
Phil.
guy, yeah.
I would say he's based if he wasn't black.
Hey, speaking of getting a job,
It's a joke.
10. 10 out of 10 racist right here. My husband's texting me, and he said that he wanted me to tell you that we will have our daughter ready for you as a virgin.
Take your time, young man. Mama used to say, don't you rush to get home. The child was either not born yet or is like an infant. Don't you rush to get home. Mama used to say. What are we watching? Shocking MAGA couple footage I almost couldn't post. That's the title of the video.
It's clearly a joke. I just want to make one point about the cancer comment, which was
Really? You don't want to make the fucking point about the part about your daughter? The fuck? Of all the shit you could make a point about, why are you choosing? What?
complete joke, and a lot of people got mad at me about this. It was in response to Dixie D'Amelio like shaving her head. And I just want to say I was vindicated because after this election, all the feminists now shaved their head bald because they don't want men to find them attractive. So they actually proved my point.
And then what happened? Like the cancer patients came out and they were like offended.
Now women with alopecia and who have cancer are like, I'm not part of this movement. Like, you guys are crazy and entitled. I was making a joke that these crazy feminists just proved my point. Shout out to these rabid feminists.
Screaming about someone not being appealing when they have cancer is very different than your stuff.
Thank God did he said it, because I was trying, because I know that clip is old. That clip was before that fucking election, and definitely before anybody started fucking cutting their hair for the fucking election. That's drastically, you talking about a motherfucker wanting to pull a cancer bitch's hair back is not the same.
Thoughts about a feminist thing.
It was a
that
joke.
was a set. That's like 4 seconds of the entire video.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
you notice
have
too.
watched your full videos. They don't. The context doesn't help.
Okay, first of all, that's like that video of her. That's from like 2.5 years ago.
Okay. All right. Cool. So then
Like
you back off.
she's adapting a little bit, changing a little bit more.
And I've definitely become more like empathetic towards people ever since having my daughter. But now it's been a year since she's been born, and I'm back to being a apparently.
But no, I would say you've adapted and you've learned and you've changed a lot and become way more empathetic and understanding. Totally.
Just radically empathetic from what I can tell.
Yeah.
Just
I also have dark humor, though.
We're not saying that she's radically empathetic. We're saying that she's taking steps more towards empathy than before.
Not even taking steps, like it just
then
came
you agree.
naturally.
Yeah. Well, then you agree that a lot of the stuff that you've gone most viral for is not a good representation of your views of Christianity.
Yeah, because I like to be like funny and outrageous online.
Hey, quiet.
Oh, sorry, I can't talk.
I wouldn't say that it's a bad view of Christianity.
What? Really?
Boy, I'm glad God is so fucking okay with all of this shit.
Show me when Jesus was talking about putting people back in the closet.
Why would Jesus put people... Were there even closets at the time?
Yeah.
There. Oh, yeah, so... And there was the saying
Walk-ins.
of get back into the closet. Like, this is the thing, bro. You're...
Leon, you should get a Maga hat. You can come back in 5 minutes. You can come back in 5 minutes.
Like, autistically analyzing this, like, where did Jesus say? In Matthew,
Talk about the verse about shame.
in Matthew 14, Jesus says, hey, homo, get back in the closet. Never happened.
No, I'm saying look at the principle. Have you actually read the Bible?
Yes.
Like 7 times.
Okay, so you know that every...
I don't believe one person when they say they read the Bible front to back. I just can't. Like, in good conscience, I can't fucking ever believe a motherfucker said that and believe it. I just can't. It's such a long book, very informative book, mind you. But I don't believe one motherfucker in the here and now, 2024 to 25, when they say, I've read the Bible front to back. I just don't believe it. I don't give a damn who you are.
Jesus-related story was not him convincing people to follow God by spitting on them or hating them. It was actually him going to those who were the outcasts of the time. It was him going to the outcasts of the time and showing the ability to love people through even lifestyles that Christianity would say are wrong.
No, you're wrong, because what does Jesus say in the Bible? He says, go and let the dead bury the dead. This man wanted to follow Jesus, and he said, I have to go give a funeral to my father. He just died, and he said, no, let the dead bury the dead. Come and follow me. He told that.
Doesn't refute what I'm saying. I'm saying don't ignore all the stories of Jesus
this was all love and this was
being
everything.
Woke for the time.
Wait, what?
Jesus was the biggest wokester of the time.
No, he was loving. He was a
So
servant.
where's that publicly? Why can't I see y'all talking about the importance of loving? Do you actually believe this election would be so much better if women couldn't vote?
I think every election.
Or is that a joke?
Please. I don't even think you saying as a joke will help you.
No, women should not be voting.
Break away, you make a way, you make it. Love the way you're looking when you're naked. Oh, God. And I'm supposed to fucking listen to these people. Why?
Even women in the 1920s largely didn't want.
When you look at the women's
vote.
suffrage movement and what they did, there were two sides. Women were advocating for women not to get into politics. But see, people...
I'm sure some women were.
No, not some. There were a lot.
like her.
No,
Yeah, and there were a lot of women who said, bump that. We want to be in politics. Guess what? Unfortunately, there were a lot of black people that were kind of comfortable being little house nigga. You know? That don't mean shit. That don't value nothing. Oh my God, I got beamed.
There were a lot of people.
Hey, I'm not that old, okay? People like to talk about my age online. I'm not that old. Gosh, what a misogynistic thing to say.
Hey,
Ageist.
take it back.
I'm sorry.
The use of the
Okay.
day.
Oh, okay.
The use of the day, I'm saying.
But there were literally women who did not want women to get into politics.
I'm sure. But there are a lot of really
But do you
incorrect
explore
women
and
in
do
the
you
world.
read about them? Do you read about why? Would you guess as
They
to why?
probably had similar views to y'all.
But guess why they didn't want women to go into politics?
I don't know, the self-hating, something like that.
Self-hating.
Yeah.
No, it's because they love their families. They love having
Oh,
children.
please.
They want to.
You can still. So look, let me help everybody out. You can still love your fucking family. You know how I know that? It's the bitches who do. Speak all. You know how I know this? All the fucking conservative women right now who are still giving their thoughts about this fucking election. Guess what they're doing? I'm assuming taking care of their families. And if they're not, they're bad parents.
There it is again. Then be with your family. That's
Right. Oh, I'm agreeing with this man who's in this nice tailored suit. Just because other people are doing something, that doesn't mean you have to fucking do it. You could sit back. You could cool out. You could just go be a housewife with your ass up, popping out babies. It'd be fine. It would be great. It would be welcomed. But you mad at other people? Like, fuck it, I want to do something else. I want to advance a little bit in life. Like, it's the Shaq Daddy.
That's your choice. But why do you insist on making other people's choices for them?
Do you know that there's a mass
freedom, baby?
Do you know that women voting is not freedom, bro?
I would say it's strike 3 and all that, but I'm not going to. The reason I'm not going to is because it's early in the morning. The metric isn't fully there. The metric isn't fully there. So what instead I'll do is damn the copyright. Damn the copyright. Y'all know what I'm about to play.
Never would have made it.
We just gotta have that ready. We just gotta have that ready.
Never.
Bats eyes and squints to see. Oh, good Lord. Will you calm down? That's all you need to do, heathen. Leon, you're always putting me in timeout. I feel targeted. Well, you stop saying dumb shit. You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
But by saying women shouldn't vote, and I know this is what you believe, and I don't know if I would ever change your view on this, but it's like the biggest, most simple way to put men and women on such a different
exactly
value. You're valuing them wildly different,
and it's still equality.
Where in reality, of course, women who are part of society, who are equal citizens, who are equal people, should be having a say in their democracy.
Democracy is cringe.
It's mob rule. The majority of people in this country used to think slavery. The majority of people in this country used to think slavery.
Trump got the popular vote. It's true. Trump is the democracy king at the moment, so that's great. But at the end of the day, like, if there were a room full of people that thought like me and Isabella, you would hate democracy too, wouldn't you?
There have been majorities, and we worked through our democracy
Yes or no?
to convince people. No, I want to hate democracy.
Really?
That's how things worked before, and then we used our democracy to make the country better.
What's better?
A bunch of metrics are better off now than probably when y'all loved it. 1800, I don't know, 1700. When did y'all like it? 1950s. Oh, the time to be alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, you weren't born.
Come on.
Seriously.
You weren't born. I can tell you're touching 30. You weren't born in the 1950s. You either. You don't know what it was like. You have to hear a skewed fucking story from somebody who's going to tell you it was all rosy cheek. But guess what, buddy? Because I'm going to destroy that fucking argument of there were a lot of women who said, hey, we didn't want to fucking vote. There were a lot of people in the 1950s who didn't think America was so great. And spoiler alert, they were niggas.
Including like the oppression of black people and stuff?
Oh, segregation's not oppression.
Never would have made it.
Oh, wow.
Malcolm X, the reason why I wore the Malcolm X t-shirt is because Malcolm X wanted black communities.
I know.
Black government, black politics.
Whose stance?
That's what he wanted. And
I agree with more, not Malcolm X's.
MLK?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Martin
or
Luther
a
King.
bunch of the civil rights advocates of the day who understood segregation, the whole separate but equal fallacy is just that, a fallacy. That's just a way to allow for less resources, less rights to go to certain communities.
But the
You first have to isolate them, and then you oppress them.
But that's like very anti-democracy of you. If black people came together and they had decided that they wanted black communities, they had decided that that's what they wanted.
They didn't, though.
No, whites got together.
And who were they unifying with? There you go.
Huh?
Yeah, exactly. Americans. And if you have black people who choose to associate with one another, and for example, their whole friend group is black, that's very different than, as you mentioned,
I agree.
lawful segregation.
I think lawful segregation.
Or even advocating segregation.
They do choose to segregate.
Right.
This is something that they choose to do.
As time has gone on, people have been less and less segregated.
There's like segregated months, gay pride month,
this is
African
the
American
thing.
month.
That's not
people tend to get.
Did I just hear that Pride Month and Black History Month are segregated months? Why is that bitch talking? Why is that bitch talking?
Get with people who.
Yes.
Wait, what did you just
No,
say?
I'm just saying, like, I disagree with governments like
Pride Month,
segregation.
you don't understand even the thing that you're so upset about. Pride is saying that you're straight, more traditional. I don't even like saying that because I feel like that's disrespectful to traditional Christians, but
Being
your
straight?
version of traditional conservatism and Christianity, that, is yours to live, and then other people's lives are ours to live, and that's the beauty of freedom.
So
That's
where's
what
our
Pride's
white
about.
Pride Month? Where's our Christian Pride Month? I don't even want it. I don't even care. But like, you only
So you don't want it, you don't care, but where is it?
see as the supposed oppressed groups.
Right.
And
So whenever, those start because people are saying for too long we've been pushed down, so we're gonna do a month to say that we are proud of who we are. No longer are we gonna be shameful.
it's so
Shame.
gay.
It is literally gay. on
Literally.
Pride Month,
But
yeah.
every month that is like that is also gay. Like not even just gay Pride Month. Like also African
What does that
American.
mean to you?
Just like I'm just like cringe. Like
Gay equals cringe.
Yeah.
So is Christmas time cringe? Or is that the moment where you all get to celebrate God?
Yeah, I mean, you're having sex and you can't reproduce. Like, the best part about having sex is reproduction.
Fucking virgin! Stop the goddamn bus. Virgin. A virgin. I could smell it from a mile away, but now, now that he's fucking said that, there's no way under the sun that this man even has monitored a vagina. It ain't possible. It ain't even something I'm willing to even waste my time to consider. I know for fucking certain you can't be for real. Look, the best part about sex is reproduction. What? The best part about sex is satisfying your flesh. Bro, look at his face. Look at his face. The best part about sex is reproduction. Wait a minute.
Having sex and you can't reproduce. Like, the best part about having sex is reproduction.
Jesus Christ. Motherfucker is just saying anything, bro. Like, so not the pleasure, not the satisfaction of being one with your spouse. Oh, God, I just want the sex to be so hot. But we didn't reproduce something that takes 9 months to occur. Oh, maybe in like an hour. Oh, God, sex isn't enjoyable unless we fucking procreate. Oh, God, I was really trying to like make you enjoy it by putting a baby in you. It's just like, yeah. I'm gonna spoil something for you, children. Sex, primarily, is for pleasure. Take your children out of the room, parents. About to get real graphic. The clitoris is the ultimate satisfaction of you wanting to please a woman. If you can't do it, they're not going to let you hit again. You need to make sure that when you find that labine area, Lick it. Just give it a good old. And fellas, I know what you like too. You like that good old dick twist. A professional clip, dog. The fuck? I'll never understand. Dog, I wish this video used to be ingrained in my fucking mind. Motherfucker got on camera and was like, no, you shouldn't be worried about satisfying a woman. What? That's virgin talk. We don't like you ever seen that fucking, it was from one of the newer seasons of American Dad where Stan finds out that Francine might be reading and he fucking finds her in a bathroom and he's just like, Francine, we need to talk about you being a reader. I hear this fucking twink talk. It's like, we need to talk about you being a fucking virgin. Like, and listen, there's nothing wrong with being a virgin. No one's telling you to go out right now and just hunch over somebody. What I'm saying is, what he said is fucking stupid. He strikes me as somebody who's afraid to touch himself at night. And you know what? It's fine. It's fine. You're proving who you are in every facet of the imagination. It's fine. It's fine. You're such a good little boy. It's fine. You just gotta stop trying to satisfy your flesh and start satisfying your connection with Jesus. Why can't people find the clit? It's at the fucking top of the slit. Yeah. Because for some reason, I'll tell you part of the reason that you're not gonna like. It got turned into this game of Where's Waldo, but Waldo is literally staring you in the fucking face as soon as you use your two fingers. And the women don't want to fucking guide any sexually uneducated man, and the man doesn't want to fucking have their search history. What does a pussy look like? Me, listen, I feel like I've built up enough karma to where when I do eventually have my little mini Leons, they're all going to be girls. And I need to be ready to fucking educate myself on whatever the fuck I need to educate myself on as it pertains to knowing about the fucking issues that go on in a woman's body. I need to be ready for that because, oh, if I'm not, I've learned how to fucking make a ponytail. What's wrong with getting some pussy? Oh, for that guy on the screen, apparently he doesn't want to get pussy unless he could reproduce. So that answers your question. Probably not in sincere fashion, but that answers your question. I don't know if you were ready for that to be the answer, but that's the answer. I hope you're happy with that. I hope you're satisfied with that answer. Because that's all you're getting, Boogie. That's all you're getting, Kaspaganya. Kaspaganya, comrade. That was a crazy answer. Yeah. I want... Whoa. Bro, who are you talking about right here, guy? I want to have a son so I can teach him to fish because you clearly can't do that with a fucking girl. Congratulations. And fix cars and drink beer for the first time because you clearly can't do all that shit with your daughter. Okay. You're letting me know that you're going to be a bad father. You're letting me know you're going to be the father that says, I wish I had a son all the fucking time. Okay. Great parenting. Your child's not going to want to put you in a nursing home when you get to that age. Sure.
Seriously.
Leon's the type of motherfucker to call his kids Leon the second, Leon the third. No.
Like, I don't value sex because of an orgasm. I value sex because I know that I am going to reproduce and have another baby.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure you have those capabilities? Are you sure that woman has the capabilities to make sure that you're pleasured so that you can nut? Because you can't nut without being pleasured, just a little bit. I mean, you can, but that'd be rape. And given how you two people seem to gel well with each other, methinks that might be a preferred outcome for one of you. Not both of you, just one of you. And it's the male.
Maybe the orgasm aren't good enough. Kidding. Sorry.
Why, huh? He's proud of that too. He's enjoyed himself off that one. That's probably the one nut he's gonna bust throughout the whole month, because I'm certain he believes in no nutting in November.
Pain. I mean, like, seriously though, like, the best part of it's why as soon as we got together, like,
they're in a relationship. Well, they are called the Maga couple, so it's like, it's just such a douchey way to fucking put this.
Off birth control. As soon as
we got married, yeah.
As soon as we're together, it's like no birth control, nothing, because I'm not gonna have gay sex. And like, gay sex is more than just like another man and a man. It's just like the idea of looking at sex as such a materialistic thing and just like, oh, well, like, we just have an orgasm and that's fun or whatever. No, like, dude, sex is about having children. It's about having babies. Like, you pump yourself full of birth control and then you have sex with your wife and like, there's no purpose there.
Pleasure.
Except just pleasure. That's the only purpose.
Should people
pleasure.
who are born like infertile have sex?
It depends.
It's a yes or no. Remember how the snarky bitch said yes, no? Yes or no?
Infertile. Have sex.
It depends. Listen, I am pro like people committing to celibacy for the rest of their life. I am pro like that. And if that was something that they couldn't have babies, I believe that they should have that choice there.
Well, they have a choice.
Choice to what? Fucking? About to play the song again.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, is that what you believe is correct? Infertile people, no sex for you.
I think that it's crazy. Infertile people don't think. I don't see anybody really saying that. Hey, I'm infertile, so I'm going to be celibate for the rest of my life. I'm not going to touch sex.
I mean, fuck. Why they want to fuck? They want some pleasure. Like, what are you talking about? They want pleasure. You can fuck. You can be infertile and still fuck. You can have a vasectomy and still fuck. Like, what?
Sex. I'm not going to have sex.
You think these crazy people don't say that?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that would be very honorable.
No gay sex with women, guys.
Very true. I agree. What I'm advocating for is for men to take responsibility, specifically with protection and with provision. And
this motherfucker might finally be cooking. Oh my God. This motherfucker might finally be cooking. Wait.
She's advocating for women to submit and to serve their husbands, and we're both, you know.
Never mind. I thought this was about to be like, wear a condom and all that. Never mind. I rescind his invitation to the kitchen. Get the fuck out.
That's what we agreed on. Like, our vows, it was like, I vow to protect and support, protect and provide and to love you. And she vowed to love me and support me always and to serve me.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go saying, we need to figure out how to prevent couples like this. Instead, I'll just say people have the freedom to live the way they want to. And that's my point about this sort of one-way street.
Yeah, but it's kind of like lukewarm.
Yeah, you're just giving a softer delivery, but you're still letting the public know your stance, what you think is better.
Yes, just like you gave your stance on what you think is better. Isn't it great being able to do that and have the free will to do what you want?
I think equality is better for sure.
We take a more harsh...
Your view of equality is just, it's...
What do you think equality is?
Listen, are men and women equal?
Yes.
In what way?
They're equal people, individuals, and they have the same individual rights.
Okay, so basically they're equal because the government says they're equal?
what? I'm gonna play the song again. And I'm gonna play it in full, uninterrupted. I already said damn the copyright.
Because people through our democracy have made the government say they're equal.
So the government basically gets to say that these people are equal
How
because
else
we
do you
give
think
them
protect
rights.
Because people
Our
set
rights are
up an
from God,
institution,
not from the government.
and then if you stop engaging with our government, you very quickly
It
have a world
wasn't
you don't love.
men and women were created equal. It wasn't that like our God-given rights were like for equality for men and women. That was
God, y'all make God sound like a fucking douche. Like, I'm even gonna say it. Like, you listen to these types of people, no wonder everybody's a fucking atheist. Like, no wonder these fuckers turn into atheists. Look what the fuck goes on in this fucking society of driven narcissists who want to pretend to be holier than thou. It's fucking better seeing.
wasn't the point. Equality implies the same.
The same rights, yeah.
Dude, it's no. Look up what equality is. Or
Well, since you asked me to do it, I just look up what equality is. I don't know, maybe we've gotten to Wikipedia and now we could just change the definition like that. The state of being equal, especially in status, rights, or opportunities. Okay.
being equal.
Oh, the state of being equal, especially in status, rights, and opportunities.
Look at all more definitions.
Never would have made it without you. I would have lost it all. But now I see how you were there for me, and I can say, never would have made it. Never could have made it without you. I would have lost it all. But now I see how you were there for me, and I can say I'm stronger, I'm wiser, I'm better, much better. When I look back over all your platitude, I can see that you are the one I held on to, and I never would have made it. Oh, I never could have made it. Oh, I would have lost it all. Oh, but now I see how you were there for me. I never would have made it. Oh, I never could have made it. I would have lost my heart a long time ago, and then it had not been for you. I'm stronger. I'm wiser. No, I'm better. So much better. I'm made to my storm and my test. Because you were there to carry me through my mess. I'm stronger. I'm wiser. I'm better. Anybody better? I'm made. I'm made. I'm made. I'm made. Never would have made it. Ooh.
All right. Did we pass the kidney stone? Are we good? Was that it? Was that it? Did we get it? I hope we got it. I truly hope we got it. It would be so great if we got it, Rose. Anything else? I'm gonna have to go into the bag of tricks. There's 9 more minutes of this. If I hear something else, I'm gonna pull into the bag of tricks. I'm going to feel sad, and I'm going to make everybody feel happy.
But
Just click on it.
Maybe it further vindicates you.
a symbolic expression of the fact that two quantities are equal in equation. That's obviously not helpful. That's math.
You're big on welfare and things like that.
Did we just move on from that subject? Ma'am? People? Did we just...
Programs that are effective to help people. Yeah.
And you think that those are effective programs?
Like Social Security cutting senior poverty by gargantuous
Sure,
margins.
but the
enhanced
government
child tax
taking
credit.
care of women who are pregnant.
Yeah.
You like that?
Oh, yeah.
Really? That's very peculiar to me.
Why?
So she's pregnant, like not right now, but she's pregnant, and now I'm married man. We're living God-fearing lives. Now I have to go pay the hospital $12,000. So now...
Yep. Because in case you don't understand it, your wife is going to go through a lot of pain. And while a natural birth would be kind of great for you if you could manage that without fucking health complications, you have to worry about your fucking spouse potentially dying in front of your fucking face. Because, and maybe the women in here could help me out just a little bit, there are varying degrees of complications that could potentially occur, which is kind of the fucking reason a lot of women are concerned if they go into a situation where they need an abortion for medical reasons, and because of where they live, they can't get it. Right?
Oh, Brittany over here, Bethany, she decides that she just got knocked up by her boyfriend and she doesn't like him, so she's going to separate from the family. It was premarital sex. There's no marriage. There's no stability. There's no guarantee that the father is going to be around or try his best to be around. And the government says, man, that sucks. That sucks that your boyfriend bailed on you. We're going to step in and we're going to pay for this. We're going to reward this.
What do you mean? What are they paying for?
It's because she's a single mother. The government.
I hear what you're saying. I think, Vice President Harris actually ran on a bunch of pro-family policies, like the enhanced child tax credit for people such as yourself.
I don't want tax credits, bro. If there's a woman who is literally getting everything is getting taken care of by the government for having a baby, but it's through premarital sex
without a father. In
why
the
is that
home.
not for Christian families?
Wait. That's what I'm saying. If you have a family for each of the children.
The American education system has failed so many people.
That you have as a couple, then you have to pay less taxes.
But that's not what is happening.
That's what Kamala.
Does this nigga not know what a dependent is? He now has a walking tax credit in his fucking...
Kamala wanted, but you voted against her. Shame on you.
I couldn't vote in 2020.
Kamala in 2024, this last election. Just
Be calm, Leon. He's doing this to get ahead of you.
Oh, yeah, no, because she's a liar.
What are you saying? I'm saying let's support families.
No.
No.
And then when people...
Let's support families, yes.
Okay.
What the fuck was that noise?
I'm saying let's support families.
No.
No.
And then when people...
Let's support families.
Okay, that was him. Okay. I didn't know what the fuck I was hearing just now. It greatly fucking hurt hearing that shit. I just, for the fucking life of me, don't know what I fucking heard. I thought that kind of thought after I looked away that it was him that said it. Guy in the red hat. I did. I won't lie. I judged. I fucking judged.
Families, yes.
Okay.
Man and woman getting married.
Man and man, yeah, like a families who are raising
man
children.
and woman getting married and having babies. That's family. This is not family.
He's talking.
This is not family. A woman
Okay,
has
if a
premarital sex,
man-
gets knocked up
What
on a
about-
one-night stand, and then the government pays for it.
They don't pay for it.
They do.
They give support to people who are
What does giving
coming on
support
hard
mean?
times.
What does give support
If
mean?
you
Paying
say-
for it.
If
They pay for it.
What's the
you're talking
definition
about-
of giving support here?
Wait,
I need a
but you're
dictionary.
acting like everything is covered and you're living this. You
If
know,
you're a
It is.
single
cushy
mother,
life.
you get
Cushy
free
life.
baby care,
You
like
get a
in the
lot
hospital
of, you
delivery.
get a lot of support because I believe, just like Jesus did, that we should help people who are in tough situations.
Right, but when the government
and often
incentivizes
when someone
bad
is a single mother trying to raise children, those kids are going to be malnourished if we don't give them some support.
It's such bullshit. They're not going to be
Where the fuck are they gonna go?
They have you met people? Have you met
my
any single
mother
mothers?
was a single mother.
Okay, so
Oh, well, fuck. You don't deserve anything. Die.
Yeah.
maybe she was like really successful or something.
No.
Then how did she support?
Yeah, she
got
has boobs.
support.
She has boobs.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And
and she eats, and then you get breast milk right there.
So kids
Dude,
only live
malnourished.
Kids
What?
only wait. That was the most psychotic thing I've ever heard. What are you still sucking on her? I'm saying that.
Where's the video of me drinking her breast milk? Get that one up.
He did.
Wait,
Jamie,
first of
pull that
all-
one up.
First of all, you have to. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. You have to be nourished as a mother to give good nourishment to your babies, and then the babies grow out of the sucking phase.
Yeah.
and then you still have to
And
feed
then they
them.
eat food. Yeah.
Yeah. So then that's what I'm
Are we
talking
acting
about.
like people are not getting food?
A lot of people, a large percentage of the U.S. population is food insecure. Yeah, meaning they get some food but not enough to have a healthy, nutritious diet because most of them are in poor environments.
Really, in America? I
In
see
America.
a lot of fat people. I don't know.
In America,
really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
Very interesting.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
the-
curious what these communities are.
I think the point that he's
all
trying.
sorts of communities.
I'm saying where they are. Like
It's worse in red states because red states, by almost every metric, are worse.
Really?
Like in
But at least they're gonna go to heaven.
What about the cities? What about the liberal cities? All the
Health
homelessness,
outcomes.
LA, like, come on.
Yeah, so red states have disproportionately worse violent crime, worse poverty, etc., worse infrastructure, worse education.
I would say the cities probably have.
No, this is
You're just looking at
debatable,
states?
but-
Okay.
Well, because state governments structurally, systemically have a lot more say.
I think the point that we're trying to make is that when the government
Wait, you
incentivizes
y'all know
bad
there's
behavior.
like really poor rural red areas, right, where they're food insecure?
course.
Yeah.
Okay. So if a mother, if the husband, for example, runs off, let's say it's a happy couple, and all of a sudden the husband runs off, and then this wife who was living the lifestyle you wanted her to live, so she's not trained on anything, she can't go get a job easily, she needs to raise the kids, is all of a sudden trying to figure out how to get a really low wage job because she's a single mother now, or her husband dies.
Okay.
She should join a church community and get
And-
help.
So I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
I'd like to say to all of you, everywhere, that I hope you have a most happy, pleasant, and beautiful Christmas.
I'm gonna start having a fucking stroke. It's like one after the fucking other. I just keep hearing dumb shit, son. I just keep hearing dumb shit. And I'm not, oh my God. I just keep hearing dumb shit. Ah, there's the copyright. I just keep hearing dumb shit over and over and over. I quit, man. I spared you motherfuckers fucking audio, bro. Just say thank you. Just say thank you. Just fucking tell me thank you. You bitched you bitched at me about all this shit. Oh, you want to hear it? Fuck, here you go.
Is all of a sudden trying to figure out how to get a really low wage job because she's a single mother now, or her husband dies.
Okay.
She should join a church community and get
And-
help there.
Why did I go back that fucking far? I didn't want to hear this shit again.
Okay. Or the community, like our governments, could step in and support. But we should also be supporting families where people are together, which is a big part of what Vice President Harris proposed, which I probably didn't even know, which is why I call people who vote for Trump so often misinformed.
Just a nice way of saying stupid.
And he's going to say it. I'm just going to say it again. You could be a smart motherfucker who doesn't do enough research. That is a true thing that goes on.
No, not stupid. I think you could be really smart and then just not take the time to go inform yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From being ignorant or stupid.
Well, y'all are definitely ignorant. Definitely, really,
All right.
badly. There's less of an issue with hunger in this country compared to other countries, right? You'd agree?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
and you're saying it's because of socialism programs,
Sure.
and I would agree with you.
And so I'm asking, when you talk about these different issues, I agree we could tweak and make changes to welfare to make it as ideal as possible. One of them is more universal programs. I'm asking what your prescription is then. Do you rip them away, the programs altogether, and then you're just like, I don't know, if you can't eat, you can't eat?
No, it's not really about if you can't eat, you can't eat. It's about you removing and not incentivizing bad behavior and saying, hey, you are going to have a tough life because you decided that you were just going to have sex and you didn't really understand the responsibilities of it, and we're not going to come bail you out. You
What
know
about
what?
the children? Even if you feel that way, why are we
but what
punishing
they
the
gonna do?
children?
It's a survival instinct. What are they going to do? They're going to get in touch with their community.
Yeah.
They're going to get in touch with their neighbors. Bro, we have no sense of
And
community.
that's why there's no starving in the countries I just referred
we
to
have
that
we
don't
have
have the
no
programs
sense.
we have.
We have no sense of community. We have no sense of community.
I
How many
agree
people
we
knocked
should-
on your door for Halloween?
I agree we should. I live in an apartment, but
People just don't go outside. Like, they don't know their neighbor.
Bro, they got this lady on Instagram and TikTok. She fucking set up a whole thing to where her like entire neighborhood had a Halloween block party. And all you bitches that don't celebrate Halloween because devil worship and all this shit, go fuck yourself. You're real fun at parties. Like, stay the farthest fuck away from me.
I agree.
You used to go and knock on your neighbor's door and say, hey, you have some brown sugar?
I want more community. I'm with you.
Yeah.
But the answer's not always the government. It doesn't always have to be the government. It can be
But
going to
we're
the
not gonna
community.
solve the reason why we even created the programs that feed people like SNAP, the food stamps, is because before, clearly we didn't solve the issue with community. So we're going to have programs to provide a basic standard of living for people. And then I agree we should work to strengthen communities.
See, the thing is, I'm going to be honest, I don't know how we were necessarily right before we got all these programs. I would like to see that and then come back to you, because I'm not, it's kind of, I should just take your word for it, that things were so much worse before SNAP and welfare?
As we've solved poverty, not completely, but as we've, minimized it, as we've implemented some of these programs, our country just keeps becoming more capitalistically dominant still, even with the socialism.
Really? Because when there's a cap to how much money you can get from the government, you actually don't want to make more. So it actually incentivizes people to stay underneath this like tax
There's not a
bracket.
cap. What cap?
That is a thing
Just
where
when
you
you
have
get taxed more? Yeah, people are going to find ways always.
we're talking
you don't
about
think we should
welfare,
abolish
really.
taxes?
Anyways.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the... Why did you vote for Trump?
It was really tough, but I'm just trusting the people that I'm connected with. I feel like I could have some representation.
I know you all forgot, because this definitely is something you want to forget. Remember at the beginning when he bitched about all those TV shows that he can't fucking focus on because there's gays in it? Remember what I fucking said, that people are cool with the things that they pretend to hate as long as it's something on their side. Representation is often something a lot of conservatives bitch about. But when you have someone like this, it becomes, what's the word, commonplace.
Through connections that I have in the White House, maybe we'll see. And so I'm trusting who he's putting in the cabinet. We're going to see. It's better than Kamala. Like,
yeah.
I feel...
Listen, we could discuss. I never want to hear about who's qualified to do anything in terms of politics ever again from anybody. This motherfucker Trump got Linda McMahon, wife or ex-wife of Vince McMahon, as part of his part of the cohort. And that's just okay. That's I guess that's just fine. I guess that's just honky dory. It's so great. It's so great. It's so cool. It's so great. It's so fine. It's not fine. It's not fine at all.
I feel way more represented with the community that I've built with a Republican president than I ever would with a Democrat president.
Trump wasn't even strong enough on abortion that we would like. That's why we were kind of like, I don't know. I mean, I didn't vote because women shouldn't vote, but.
Oh, God. Oh, there's another one. Oh, no. We gotta watch the other one. We gotta watch. It's one with just her. Oh, no. It's one with just her. We gotta watch it.
Before becoming a Christian, I honestly...
We gotta watch it. I'm sorry, but we gotta watch it. No, please, no, we gotta watch it. We gotta watch it, bros. We gotta watch it. We have to. Because if we don't, what did we learn? Absolutely nothing.
Before becoming a Christian, I honestly was an anarchist. Gay Crane, also known as Ukraine.
Vice President Harris is...
Gay Crane. Oh, no.
His big argument was hope. We have a brighter future.
Hope. Why do we have to have a segregated black national anthem? Guys, I didn't vote. I don't think women should vote.
I know we're talking about, and you're wrong about it.
Okay, all right.
For too long, we've left the craziest among us in the shadows.
The black national anthem is gay.
And you know what they say?
So that's twice so far I've heard women shouldn't vote. Why is this bitch talking? Why is this bitch talking? Like, I'm just trying to figure that out. That part is what escapes me. Why is she talking? Why is she speaking? Why is she giving her opinion on any of these subjects? She doesn't have to. She could shut the fuck up. She could truly keep her mouth shut the fuck up, bend over, make that man them babies, cook in that fucking kitchen, and that could be the end of it. The literal end of it. But you know why it won't be? Because these people fixate on the concept of speaking out loud. They want to do that. They live and die by that. They breathe that lifestyle because it is something that they favor. It's something that they want. They want the ability to continue to speak in such a manner where they're just outwardly speaking all the time. That's why none of these people shut the fuck up, even though they complain about people not shutting the fuck up. I would be perfectly fine if more people shut the fuck up. It'd be better. What the fuck is a black national anthem? Something no one even knows about in any full capacity. Like, right, I don't even know it. I didn't know about that shit until 2020. I didn't know about that shit until 2020. And guess what? I still haven't heard the song. So I can't tell you a fucking word in that song. I truly cannot.
Say sunlight is the best disinfectant. So in the wake of Trump's horrifying victory, I've decided to put an end to this by seeking out one of the most outrageous MAGA influencers on the internet.
We bring back normalizing the word we need to put them back in the closet.
Isabella Moody has amassed hundreds of thousands of followers by spewing some of the most shocking and offensive rhetoric imaginable. Today, I sit down with her.
We will have our daughter ready for you as a virgin.
Okay, let's just jump right into this. You have dabbled in political commentary, which I don't think you should because I don't think you know much.
Okay, thank you. Wait, I just want to clarify real quick. Are you saying that because I'm a woman that I don't know much? Because that's really degrading and misogynistic. And if that is true, you're so cool.
No, I think it's because you, right? Whether you're a man or a woman.
Okay, me, I'm vile.
Sure.
Let's see.
Here, let's see.
This is the same guy who uses the kind of language he does to describe women?
Rightfully so. I would rather have a crude, brutally honest man president that says honest things about women than a literal as my president, or even a woman. Like, she's not even just a woman that I don't want to be president, because I don't think any woman should ever have a leadership position. Not only is she a woman, but she is the in chief. Freak no. Yeah, I mean, go off queen. I mean, seriously, she literally, it's known that she got ahead by giving head. Like, she's literally...
It's not.
Okay.
How do you think she got elected?
How do I think she got
I'm not going to quiz you, actually. She got elected to DA.
It takes a lot of people to fuck to get voted into a position of power, dedicated to the cause of giving head, and very sex positive.
Then to attorney general, then to senator, then to vice president.
I know there are stories though. There were people, a guy, I don't know his name.
You're talking about Willie Brown. I know what
Yes,
you're talking
Willie
about,
Brown.
and you're wrong about it.
Okay, all right.
Her having a relationship before she got into politics is a ridiculous thing to say. Is the reason she went up to be one of the most successful elected officials in the history of the country.
All right. Well, she became the vice president probably because she is an establishment chill. I mean, I don't know exactly why she became vice president herself, but there is a stereotype around her. There's like these jokes around her.
Because of y'all. You're the ones who perpetuate it.
Because of me?
People like you.
Where did it come from? Like, where did it originate
so
from?
Because they're thinking it can't be possible that a woman could be this successful. We're going to go dive into her history and say because she dated someone who had some, notoriety back before she ran for office. Now all the elections that she was lawfully elected to,
by the
or
people,
all that she won the elections lawfully, now don't count.
All right. I see what you're saying, and I wish I knew the exact story behind it, and I just kind of like say this thing.
By the people. Again, she got elected by the people. This story would hold a little bit more weight if the bitch just showed up and was like, hey, this is y'all new attorney general. It's not how that happened. I know y'all want it to be how that happened, but that's not how that dance played out. It's never been how that dance played out.
Because it's funny, but there is some proof on this. I can't. Now I look stupid. Congrats. But no one said this about Hillary Clinton.
I didn't do that to you. You did it to yourself.
All granted, I'm a stupid woman. Women aren't smart, guys. Newsflash, breaking news, we aren't smart. Let's be real, because women, I don't even know what I want. I'm so indecisive. As women, we're indecisive. That's why I love having a
Chris was right.
husband to make all my decisions for me, and I don't have to deal with but what if I did this and that would be better and blah blah blah. Like, that's how my mind works, and that's why we should never listen to women. Boom, mic drop. If I were to ever run for office, but wait, hold up, I want to point this out. I do not think that a woman should ever be a politician, be a leader, be president, whatever. But in this little hypothetical scenario, if I were to ever run, my slogan would be never listen to a woman.
Have you ever considered that you're projecting, and instead of putting your lack of critical thinking skills onto women, you should just blame yourself for it?
Please say yes. Please say you're a dumb whore who wants to sound smart, but got surrounded by a bunch of horny motherfuckers who know you're married but still want to fuck you.
I mean, perhaps, but I know for myself, like you said, I'm projecting that. I mean, think about the women in your life. They're not indecisive. They're not
No.
emotional. They're not.
As I told you before, my mother is one of the people I admire most in the world for, yes, her ability to love her children, all those beautiful things, and also what she's built, the organization that she's been working to.
I think it's a bad precedent when the talk of you being a hypocrite is the topic and you immediately go, well, think of the women in your life. That's a bad way to start developing your point, because you need to understand everybody's not a dumbass bitch. Like, they're just not. They're not dumb. They're not uneducated. They're not just talking out of their vagina to sound like they're the smartest person in the room. They're not speaking as a clairvoyant cuck who needs to fucking sit the fuck down. They talk like normal, say it with me now, people. And these people aren't this fucking dumb.
To help needy children.
And yes, there are women that are building things. Like, I don't think I should.
Oh, good Lord. You just debunked your own fucking point.
To talk about this because I don't want to get my mom involved in things, but my mom too has built a really successful nonprofit organization. Women can do this, but
Mom, you all these successes, and your biggest mistake was laying on your back and letting a man nut in you, and you pop this out. It's like, look at that. That is the mother's biggest fucking failure.
By and large, there are stereotypes. Like, men are better decision makers. They're natural leaders.
Stereotypes are a fucking fact. I'm yawning.
It's those stereotypes, Isabella.
The stats. The stat.
No. A stat would mean that it's true. You basing something off of hearsay is exactly that. Fucking hearsay.
The stats.
People know that women are more emotional thinkers. Like, that's not that's not like. Are you saying that's not true? You don't think women are more emotional? Look at me. I'm being emotional.
Even what you mentioned again, you did it again.
I projected.
So blame yourself.
You don't think women are more emotional?
I don't even
Well,
know
who is more
how we would
emotional,
describe
your mom or your
emotional.
dad?
What type of emotions?
Like,
because even to your point, the stereotype is that men get more angry. That's an emotion.
yes, I totally agree with you, but look
So
at
they're
this.
just as emotional, just different emotions come out, and people also break the stereotypes.
Women were so swayed by this emotional argument. Oh my gosh, abortion, the number one issue for women, the right to kill their own babies. But the Democratic Party has so framed it in the way, these evil white men are going to control your bodies. You can't have this, girl. Stand up. And now because women are so like easily swayed by their emotions, now they're just like, women, Kamala, we can't have our bodies, our bodily autonomy.
Why is she talking instead of being in the kitchen? What a great, valid fucking point. Like, why am I hearing this fucking... Why am I hearing the dishwasher talk? Like, that is the funniest sexist joke ever. Give a fuck what any of you say.
Y'all ever pronounce her name correctly? But that's okay.
What,
I don't wanna talk about
Kamswala? I don't know.
It's crazy you would say the people supporting Vice President Harris, such as myself, it was all just emotions, right? Because of your disagreement with them on reproductive
That's not what I'm saying,
rights.
though.
But when a bunch of Trump supporters vote for Trump because they feel like a trans person is going to inflict pain on them somehow, even though they never interact with one, because they feel like scary people.
That's hilarious. It's not that
because
they're-
Hannibal Lecter's coming across
No.
the border. Those are just people being, oh, I'm scared.
No.
Fear is also an emotion.
I might be batshit insane, but in terms of the border, while I agree it's a problem which needs to be solved and it won't get solved, let's live in this pie in the sky where the border crisis completely 100% ends. No, I'm not giving any leeway if it ends 50%, 60%, 100% gone, because you motherfuckers, specifically the woman right there, have billed it as Trump is going to make sure that this entire issue goes away. And you know what? He's got 4 years to shock the fuck out of me. If it doesn't go away, do I get to criticize all you motherfuckers that made that claim? Because I didn't make that claim. And also, let's live in this world just for a moment. Let's say it's 100% gone and your children are still dead. Are we getting rid of the next group of people that commit crimes? Because I have a theory who we could spark up as next. I know who's next on the chopping block. And spoiler alert, it ain't the blacks. Spoiler alert, it ain't the blacks. It's those school shooters.
And Trump's entire platform is a fear-based one.
Hope y'all survived the rest of this video. I mean, we could, but we could also fail.
You know that too. You know it. You're thinking,
no.
damn it, I can't.
No,
I can't
no. If
defend
you actually
that.
let me say something, no, it's not that people and these men and these Republican voters are so afraid of trans people. No, they don't want trans men going into
They
Can I finish
are
a point?
driven
Men,
by fear. You know that.
You're not letting me finish a point.
People in
Women doesn't have the right to talk.
It's very
Minnesota
typical. He's
are
silencing a woman, guys. This
afraid.
is so misogynistic. You're true female leader here.
you,
no, let
given
me
your
finish.
views, don't get to accuse anyone of misogyny, okay?
I know I'm doing it as a joke because I don't really
know.
care if anyone's misogynistic. But anyways, I don't even like saying the word. I can barely pronounce it myself. It's not that they're afraid of them. They want to protect their daughters. They want their daughters to be able to go into a bathroom and not have to worry about a man there, even if they're not going.
This is ironic coming from the woman who said, hey, we're going to have our fucking daughter ready for you, to a grown man who has a track record of not being someone I want near children.
Going to attack me. I don't want a guy in the bathroom with me. I'm trying to go to the bathroom. That's awkward. Can I have that privacy? Can we say that men and women are different and can have different bathrooms? And fine, if you want to have a freaking...
Imagine her, I would kill myself if her and Pearly Things had a podcast. That'd be the end of Leon. Leon's out. Leon's checking out. He's done. He's packing it up. Gonna go be a dedicated cybersecurity employee full time. And it's just not gonna, no.
gay freaking rainbow alphabet mafia bathroom for the queers. Have your freaking bathroom, but I don't want any part of it.
People always do this when they try to advocate on behalf of the views that you are, which is completely omitting things that contradict their argument. Like, yeah, we all have emotions, and that impacts us. The reason why Trump won is because of emotions from your side.
I really don't think that's why Trump won. I think that Trump won because people wanted
People think prices were high because of Biden and Harris, when we brought down inflation faster than all of our Western world counterparts, we've dealt with the recovery way better. The data show that, but people can't interact with that data, unfortunately. And so they have real pain in their lives, understandably, and they blame that on the incumbent party because that's a simpler explanation than the one that is correct.
No, I mean,
feelings over facts for a lot of people.
No, I mean, honestly, this is what like, I'm not even saying just about like Biden Harris. Every like presidential, like new administration always blames bad things on the previous administration. That's always what happens. Like they were telling women, look at how the women responded after Trump won.
Vice President Harris's big argument was hope. We have a brighter future.
Hope. I'm just kidding. Look at how women responded, recording themselves, literally screaming to the camera, crying, shaving their heads now. They are now shaving their heads. Talk about these women. I actually feel somewhat bad for them. They are so brainwashed and built off
you know what? I will say, I'd rather, even though I don't think people can do whatever they want, they can shave their head if they'd like to.
Okay.
Even though I'm not encouraging people to do that, I'd rather be on the side that shaves their head when they lose an election instead of the side that storms the Capitol when they lose an election.
Oh my gosh, I had nothing to do with January 6th. I don't care about January 6th. There are people, the cops,
You don't care when presidents try to overturn elections?
He was not trying to do
What
that.
about the fake elector scheme? You don't know what that is. It's fine.
Anyway, I don't know what that is.
you
But
don't.
no, I mean,
Because
the Capitol
biggest
Police...
moment in American history, in modern American history.
Okay,
we
the
won't know
Capitol
about.
Police allowed people to go in the Capitol. They were bad.
Do you know why?
Why?
What you're talking about is whenever you're overwhelmed as a police officer, you don't have enough police officers, the only thing you can do is to back off.
They were opening the doors and saying, come on in.
Wrong, but...
Okay.
Let me be blunt, guys. If Trump does end up winning, you know, if they actually allow him to win and they don't steal another election, quite literally all hell is about to break loose. You think the riots in 2020 were bad? Yeah, well, just wait till...
You know what's crazy? I ain't seen a riot yet. No, nobody's gone outside to fucking stage a fucking riot. I could be wrong. I could be disastrously fucking wrong. And maybe there was one that occurred that I just didn't fucking see. But you know what? At least I have the balls to admit I could fucking be wrong about that. Other motherfuckers, they won't.
I mean, there's not technically riots right now, but you see women...
Well, you see women cutting their heads off. It's not a fuck. Well, they're not cutting their heads off, but you see women shaving their head. It's not a riot. That's not a riot. That's a shitty protest. Be real with you. That's a shitty protest.
And literally shaving their heads and crying online. I know that's not riots, but I do feel like people are freaking pissed
If
off.
MAGA had shaved their heads and cried and said, we're not going to have sex with you anymore, whenever Trump lost, instead of creating an entire fake world to live in where Trump actually won and they're the biggest victims ever, I'd be much less annoyed with them. But one of the things you do a lot of, we talked about this before we started, is you will retweet Nick Fuentes, even if you're saying, I don't know exactly what it is that he believes. You know I'm pretty sure he said he's a neo-Nazi.
Has he said that? I haven't
Or
seen
he
that.
at least is proudly a white supremacist. He definitely...
Well, I mean... Has he said that, or did like the...
So, well, I know he admits he thinks white people are better and all that.
Mhm.
And so you're going to signal boost that, associate yourself with it.
We still have inauguration day. I ain't gonna lie. You're right. It could happen. Maybe they're just waiting in the wings. And the ultimate time you strike.
And you're I've seen, in your social media feed, just anti-Semitic things. Would you agree what we describe as anti-Semitic, you've represented it in your Twitter activity?
What's your definition of anti-Semitic?
It's pretty complicated, but anti-Jewish generally.
I'm not necessarily anti-Jewish. I just like make jokes about it.
So my point is, that's the justification that I've heard from a lot of people who go way across the line, I think, should be within our normal political discussions. But that actually plays into the normalizing of it. That's what Nick Fuentes does. He jokes, this is funny. And then he actually believes these really harmful things. And that's how you get really disgusting views normalized.
Right, but I'm sorry, but I'm not going to like let anyone tell me what I'm allowed to find funny and what not. Like, comedy is a thing, and I have dark humor. I like to make offensive jokes. I think those are funny. If you don't like it, don't see it. Do we have to send all of our money to Israel? Like, why can't we be America first? I don't even want to send...
All of our money?
A lot of our money
We have
to
a lot
Israel
of money.
and Ukraine, also known as Ukraine. It's like, I don't...
This is the sick part. Y'all worried about that fucking billions of dollars going to Ukraine. Y'all know we got way more than what we sent. And guess what? I'm with y'all. none of this shit get used for us. And guess what? The billions of dollars that is still untouched, guess where that's not going? It ain't going to you. It ain't going to me. I wonder where it's going. I say, where is it going?
I even want like my money being sent to any country. I want it to be America first.
Did you call
Gay crane?
Did you just call Ukraine gay crane?
Yeah, it's just ingrained in my vocabulary.
Okay,
You said,
I take everything too seriously.
Yeah, you do.
What you're talking about, you know what I'm about to say?
I actually don't.
Is a country that's been invaded and a bunch of their citizens slaughtered, and you're thinking, gay.
That's kind of funny the way you just said that. That was.
Oh, sorry. Don't you be sorry. Be grateful that you're late. You missed so much that would have made you split your head open. You missed so much. Ahsoka, you too. You both missed so much. You just honestly, it just should have stayed in bed.
It's actually good. Good job being funny for once. No, I don't think that's a good thing. I don't like seeing innocent people dying, but I also don't think that's our job to send our money there. We have people that need help here, if anything, first over these other countries.
It's ironic given the video that we watched earlier and how we just dismissed the concept of helping out single mothers. But, that was fun to spot. I'm glad I spotted that.
What? First of all, there's no way I'm going to be able to explain to you the importance of supporting Ukraine in this situation.
Are you serious?
We couldn't talk about the fake electoral scheme.
Oh my gosh.
But our global adversary thinking it's acceptable for them to take over other countries, destabilize Europe and the world. If we say, we're not going to do anything, you take over Ukraine, they then are, number one, violating the sovereignty of one of our allies. But also, if we give them 20% like Trump wants to do of the country, or 30%, 40%, Putin wants to go further and further. The only way it's going to stop, like his other invasions that we didn't take seriously enough, is going to be if we force him into failure. But again, I'm sure you'll just say, nah.
I mean, I'm just not a geopolitical
expert. There we go. So don't call Ukraine gay then.
I'm just having fun here. They had a lot of trans people there, with gay flags. And look at, what was his name? Vladimir Volinsky? Wasn't he dancing in high heels? Was that true? I don't even know if that was real.
What do you think his last name is?
No, what was his name?
If this isn't an indication why we need, I don't give a fuck what I don't give a fuck what none of you say. We need dick! Oh my God! What a fucking pick! Oh my God, I am the man! Quit, you stupid bitch! Quit! That's a quittable fucking offense right there. Do not keep playing this fucking game. I dove for that fucking pick. Oh my God! Did y'all see that? That shit was juicy. That shit was sublime. Fuck dick! Oh my God! This fucking Deion Sanders card is amazing. Fuck.
Zelensky, right. It's been a long time with two Y's at the end, which always was why is there two Y's at the end? Yeah. Zelensky, leader of Gay Crane. If I say these things, why is it so concerning?
Well, you understand the English language, we need to use different terms to convey different ideas, right?
You want to police speech, is what you're saying.
No. Actually, your guy wants to do that. He said the government should come down hard on MSNBC. Trump did.
Well, I mean, I don't agree with censoring meter. Just because I didn't even vote for him, guys. I didn't vote. I don't think women should vote.
But you support that your husband did?
Yeah, but I said this. I don't agree with every single thing that Trump has done. He's too lax on abortion.
It's not about policing.
Who gives a fuck? You're a woman. Who fucking respect your opinion, bitch? Make that man a sandwich. Make that man some fucking babies. Get up there and put them eggs and fertilize.
Speech.
Sex is only good if you bust a nut into him. And sex is... Barton, Ahsoka, let me tell you what you missed. Sex is only good when you have the goal of reproducing. Any other time, sex is never good. Sex will never be good. Sex will never be good as long as you are going about it to just satisfy your flesh. It'll never be good unless you create life that takes 9 months to fucking develop. 9 months. I struggle to understand how this motherfucker had a baby. Like, that's the scary part to me. How did you fucking have a kid? He seems very inept. Oh my God. McFadden.
Your free speech?
Sounds rather squatching. Don't you judge. Don't you judge. Don't you judge. Because you know what that sounds like? Virgin. You know what? That's gonna be the sound of this thing now. It's gonna be the virgin alert. It's gonna be the virgin alert. Every time I hear some virgin shit, I'm just be like, virgin. Yeah. Fuck Black Hokage. It's my shit now. It's not even his shit. It's the fucking NBA shit.
Rights make you able to say all those things that I find disgusting. My free speech right says that I can call you out for it, right?
Yeah, of course.
Right. So then I'm just saying that I think we could use the English language best whenever it doesn't seem like you want to stand by the hate.
Quit, bitch! Get out! He quit. What a pussy.
Rhetoric, but instead just sort of wave it all away as jokes. And I'm just saying, I don't think most people find a lot of the usage of the F slur or the N word as giggly funny.
I think there's people that do, and it obviously has worked on social media. And listen, it's not that, because you say I'm trying to fall back and just be lukewarm on it, oh, it's just a joke. But at the end of the day, when I say these aggressive, one-liners or whatever, I am joking in my being aggressiveness, but I do believe in the Bible that homosexuality is a sin.
We see this with a lot of new MAGA comedians. You have to be funny to be funny. It's not just doing things that are societally determined to be offensive, just overtly do. That's not funny. That's just
to
crazy.
you.
What the hell is this? What the 83? You got me celebrating an 83. I'm about to cut my dick off, man. Fuck, this shit is ridiculous. You got me hyping up an 83 overall card. What the fuck? What the fuck? Be ashamed of yourself.
No, to most people, it's not.
Well, let me this is kind of a...
be funny. Think of a funny thing to say, not just, ha, F slur.
Yeah, the thing...
That's just a baby's version of funny.
I get what you're saying, but the thing that makes it funny is because you really can't say these things. It's it reminds me...
You can. You're saying it, and we're like,
I know,
what the hell's our deal?
You get canceled and things. You get in trouble for saying things like
because
this.
Other people go, okay, now you've shown me a view that you have, and I don't like associating with people with those views.
Right, but it's
because I believe, like Jesus did, that we should be loving and compassionate.
Okay. Literally, when I first started out doing social media, I said, I just want to shock people and piss people off and confuse people. It's funny. I like trolling. That's what I like to do. And that's literally it.
Okay, you just like seeing people outraged. That's weird.
Yes,
that's just strange.
It's so fun. It's so funny. It is so funny.
This is a weird obsession to have.
I think it's a weird obsession that you think it's a weird obsession of mine.
It's
just funny.
Okay.
It's that simple. We have different senses of humor. I have one and you don't.
But you do agree that on some of the stuff you say, you're talking about topics that are connected to super consequential things, like toying around to be silly with anti-Semitism. You know how anti-Semitism can be used for horrors of history, right?
Are you really saying that Jew jokes are going to lead to another Holocaust?
Normalizing,
yes or no?
even hateful jokes about people,
yes or no?
Yeah,
really?
Is not necessarily going to lead to what happened.
So
in
then
Nazi
if you
Germany.
think that's true, then why don't you think that you guys should censor speech? If you really think that making Jew jokes will lead to another Holocaust, why wouldn't you censor speech?
If you can't engage with what I'm saying, we're going to have a tough time with the conversation.
I think that's a really easy point.
I'm not saying that making a joke leads to a Holocaust, but you understand that I only cite that to give you the fullest, the most extreme example of what being fast and loose, not with things that should be censored, but just with what we are supportive and socially incentivize in our rhetoric. Rhetoric can actually do a lot of damage.
You're right. When her own humor gets flung at her, it turns into this fucking game of, oh my God. Oh my God. We could call the fucking prime minister or fucking whatever the fuck that guy in Ukraine is gay. We could make fun of his name and all that. Don't you make fun of Christianity, because now I'm going to be greatly offended. It's a game of chicken where everyone's bitching that they're eventually going to be the fucking chicken. It's ludicrous.
Damage, even if it's tongue-in-cheek.
All right, so then shouldn't you think we should be censoring rhetoric if you think it could do a lot of damage?
No, I think we should be doing this. I should
Really?
be explaining to people why they shouldn't.
I actually think Republicans should embrace this. I'm so sick of Republicans trying to shimmy away and shy away from the whole narrative that we're white Christian nationalists. No, that's what the Republican Party should be. We should try to go back to our traditional roots. America is a white Christian nation, and it's okay that we want to maintain that nation. We want to maintain what the country was founded on. Let's embrace this. Let's stop letting the left attack us.
I feel like you just sort of you just walk into the Twitter world in a little right-wing bubble, look around for like 2 seconds, and then walk out and start saying those things, having no understanding of what you're talking about. Are you actually saying we should advocate for a white country?
So what you just said is kind of true. Like, I do kind of do that. But here, I do think that we should be having, like, at least a Christian nation. Like, we should be having that sort of ideology.
Like in our, like, governmentally enforced? Or just you think people should be Christian? You'll just request and that's it?
It's tough because before becoming a Christian, I honestly was an anarchist. So this is something that I could kind of like go back and forth.
You see what I mean? You're
My
just
husband.
all over the place.
You know what? I'm a woman.
You put it on the internet. You put it on the internet, and now it's there forever. It represents you. You don't even...
Dick, and it's a dick suit.
Know what you're talking about. You don't even believe this stuff.
Let's talk
That's
about
terrible.
the white part, okay? I don't think that you can only be white to be in America, but we are like importing all.
I can't stand this thought, right? Purely vapid study, people using their opinion directly valued, deepening on looks. Depending on looks, I said deepening for some fucking reason. If she was fat and ugly, people would rightly disregard her. Yes. You notice, with the exception of Pearl, because I know beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but you motherfuckers are clearly fucking blind. And with Blair White, because Blair White is ugly as a fucking stump too, a lot of these conservative ilk women are mildly attractive enough to get away with saying a lot of shit. If the bitch was fat, ooh, she wouldn't get that type of play.
All these different cultures and having so much immigration happening, and it just...
Yes, Blair White is uglier than fuck.
When you have all the cultures mixed, there's no culture. You can't go to Italy and it's just Italy. You can't go to...
You understand that America, the reason why it became...
pot.
Sure, use that phrase.
Were you gonna?
I wasn't going to use that phrase, but I was going to convey that point, which is that a part of the reason why America has become what it is, not just dominant militarily, economically, but also culturally dominant on the world stage, and like in terms of the way that we're relevant, worldwide music and all these different things, and economically so prosperous, is because of the benefits of people
Dick!
who are
That's a dick. That's a dick, y'all. Oh my God. I know y'all have. I know there's like a corner. Oh, he's about to quit. He about to quit. Bust it on me. Oh. There it is. That's the $2. That's the $2 special. Baby. Newsflash, she's Blair White. If that's Blair White, I really don't know what a transgender looks like.
Believing in the American dream, coming here, and making something of themselves, of different cultures, of different backgrounds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, okay. Like your point?
This bitch dumb. I'm out. I quit. I'm tapping out. That bitch just dumb, son. That bitch just stupid. I can't take this shit. It's just stupid. Like, I can't fucking give you any other opinion. The bitch just stupid. Now I want to learn about DarkViperAU, whatever the fuck this motherfucker's name is. Because what the fuck did he do to Willie? Or why does he want to sue? Or I ain't gonna say he wants to. Why is he thinking or speaking in a manner of which this could be something to consider? Like what is this gimmick? Who is this? Y'all kept telling me he's a GTA YouTuber. Is that it? Is that all he's doing? He's a GTA 6 voice actor? I shudder to actually believe this. And because I've tortured you all, even though you might think it's racist to do this to Willie, I have to put him on the accelerated speed, at least 1.7. I know you're gonna hate me because we listened to those 2 videos on normal speed, but you have to remember, it's all just a matter of time. And Willie can't be racist. I think he got engaged or is now married to a black woman.
Dark Viper, aka Matt, is popular for his GTA content. Some are challenges, some are facts and glitches, some of it is speedrunning. But in the commentary community, is mostly known for his hatred of React content, where he made a 14-page manifesto detailing why React content is immoral. He does whatever.
I won't lie to you. I have to slow it down just a little bit. Willie somehow is talking too fast.
Political creator does, acting like the only way he can make his point is comparing it to the worst thing possible. In this case, great. Saying if you meet a reactor at a party, I suggest covering your glass, or outright telling them you don't want them to F you, because they seem keen to take a person's silence as consent. With Vosh, he compares CP to owning a computer. With Viper, it's great if you react to a YouTube video. He even clarifies, it's hyperbole, but only slightly so. The difference between actively ignoring consent for financial gain is not so far removed from ignoring consent for sexual gratification. So today we're going to be discussing Viper's grape, also known as the time someone reacted to his content. Some of it he's right, some of it I disagree with, all of it's over the top.
It's 14 pages! 14 pages! 14 pages! Here's using a soundbite of one of the most traumatic, angry moments of my entire life. It's 14 pages! I've never
What is traumatic about yelling 14 pages?
been this mad at a person the entirety of my life! It was the worst period in the entirety of my life. He has made my life worse.
What? Nigga, you was playing. Nigga, you was playing. Nigga, wait. Nigga, you was playing. Fucking. Nigga, you was playing Among Us. What the fuck are you talking about?
Miserably so.
Nigga, did you get raped playing Among Us?
That I can't have a day to myself. I don't deserve I will get back to editing!
I want to start off by laying out Matt's take on React content, with the focus being on streamers, complaining that they are taking other people's work that took hours and hours to make and then flipping it. So now they have a product that's equal in quality, but it took them only the amount of time to react to it on stream, showing a diagram how a React streamer could steal up to 1,500 hours worth of labor in a single hour of streaming. I think Hassan's a prime example of this, using videos to entertain his stream while he leaves to do something else.
Hold on, I gotta pee, I'm sorry.
Or Denim streaming full episodes of Avatar, while touting on Twitter how streaming is the hardest job she's ever had. But his argument isn't that some reactors are bad, it's that they're all bad. He argues that React streamers are stealing the labor of content creators and using their own work to outcompete them for finite impressions. Now, objectively, yes, it's competing for eyeballs just like any piece of content is online, but the only compelling part to me is that it's now potentially competing with the original work. In my personal experience, because that's all we can go off of, when people react to my content, I usually...
You can't challenge that. I thought so. You could challenge that. Because not only did you fumble that shit in the fucking end zone, I fucking grabbed it. And you didn't hit the ground until after. So either you were gonna think you got lucky as fuck, or you drastically... This fucker just tried me. And I don't know if he's about to quit or not. I don't think he is. The score is 0-0. Okay, he's not quitting. It would be damn near pointless to fucking do that. It would serve no purpose to quit that early. But I understand the sentiment of you wanting to quit after that one.
We get no jumping.
Is he gonna quit after? He quit. Whoa, pussy.
Viewership. Over the dozens of times my videos have been reacted to, I've only had two major boosts. One was from Destiny and the other one was from...
Where am I ranked in this goddamn fucking game? Like all over the fucking world, across all these people who play PlayStation. Where the fuck am I ranked? Where's Daddy ranked? Where's Daddy ranked? In the fucking... I'm in the 200s, but I'm only at 298. So if I keep playing, I could get higher. But if I stop, I'll be back in like the 300s. I'll stop.
Charlie. And I think it's because those content creators were somewhat invested in those dramas at the time, so their viewers were more willing to take the time to come comment on the original. Now, how many times have I noticeably lost viewership? Never. There's never been an obvious dip in viewership after somebody's reacted to the video, even when the reaction has many times the views. But other creators have documented this happening. Internet Anarchist showing there was an 87% dip in impressions, as well as a 52% decrease in views on the day of the re-upload. Mad Seasons documented something similar.
Then we notice a little spike here on May 12th, because this is when everyone's favorite corporal decided he wanted to watch some real content, and he reacted to it. So you'll see a bump in viewership here because he's consistent about giving credit and linked the video to his stream after watching it. But even visually here, you'll notice an immediate decline. We have a pretty significant decrease in viewership, presumably due to the fact that from this date, there are now 2 major copies of this video sharing the algorithm.
But he hammers...
Willie, you're boring me. What is this? What is this? Willie, you're hurting me. You're hurting my heart. This is boring.
Telling that React content is actually the worst for people who aren't reacted to at all. He compares it to pollution.
I went into such intricate detail to explain that everyone suffers from React content, but those who are reacted to suffer the least. We can use pollution as an example. You've got the people at the top, the polluters, who make tons of money polluting the planet. Then you have the people who work for them who make some of that money as well. Then you have literally everyone else who's like, can you guys stop polluting the planet? Like, we don't work for you, but we do suffer because of what you're doing. And the second tier's like, why the f are you complaining, man? I'm getting a great paycheck here. The people at the top like, look at all these fucking people. They don't even work for us. They don't work for us. They're not our responsibility. Every class except the top is ultimately worse off. The people in the second class who get some benefit are less worse off, but everyone else is the worst off.
All React content makes you a bad person, not that it's necessarily illegal.
You are taking that guy's 500 hours of labor in order to take all these impressions, and therefore if you...
Oh, is this one of these douches who's like, I worked for 500? First of all, you're not producing why the fuck is Rock fighting Kurt Angle? You're not producing this next gen level of fucking content. You're standing in front of a microphone and bitching about something for a good, I'm gonna argue, 5 to 30 minutes, which does not take you any form of breath to go in and edit. Like you just don't. You just don't. Does anyone want to agree with me that a taco is just a crunchy sandwich? I think we could all come to that general understanding.
Viewers from every...
And if you don't agree, you're basically calling me a nigga.
other content creator. If you were to disappear, everyone would be better off. However, all original content creators have just as much right to be in this space as anyone else. Reactors don't.
Chill the fuck out. It's not that serious. Writing what is legal is not necessarily good by any standard. Just because slavery was once legal didn't make it good, and certainly, even if this labor exploitation was legal, it wouldn't make it any less exploitative. If you're a React streamer, you're a rapist and a slave owner, apparently. Could we pick more extreme examples? Is this Vosh's younger brother? The reason why he wants to discuss the morality of React content is because we don't know the legality of it. I get it, we don't have a legal precedent set, and everyone's barometer for what they count as fair use is going to be a little bit different, which is why he says, who cares about fair use?
For example, I clarified my position on fair use.
I won't lie to you. I'm bored of this. Willie, I'm sorry. Your willy's not big enough for that type of sensation. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's it's not even Willie. It's the subject. I don't care. I just don't fucking care. This fucking creature, this DarkViperAU is not interesting. He's a ferret, and it's boring. His face, his mannerisms. He's akin to a British cigarette. It's just not fun. You're not. I can't even give you 3 strikes. I'm bored of you. I'm just bored of your entire existence. Shame on you for being, and shame on you for existing. Strike 1, 2, and 3. I'm out. Bye.